Okay, so it would seem that my recording software crashed again. I covered that tip in a previous episode. A few previous episodes, actually. Yes, and they don't tell you in that tooltip, shear a beehive to get a honeycomb, use a bottle to get honey. What they don't tell you is if you place a campfire beneath the beehive, when you shear the beehive, the bees won't suddenly attack you and try and kill you. Instead, they will stay inside of the hive and they will stay passive. So that is a useful trick for harvesting your beehives. You want to have campfires beneath your beehives. So yeah, I want to deposit my iron. I want to top up my cobblestone storage, of course. Dirt storage, of course. Wait, what? No. Man. There we go. Okay. I have some andesite, I have some diorite, neither of which are really all that relevant or nor important. I do, however, want to repair my shovel. And that is important. That is definitely an upgrade. I shall rename this shovel to subscribe. There we go. My subscribe shovel. Yay. Unbreaking 1, efficiency 2, plus 3 attack damage. Subscribe. It's a lovely shovel. I want to craft more of my materials so that I have an ample supply. Or, depending on how you want to pronounce it, an ampule supply. That is, of course, a very, very nerdy joke. Craft some planks. Restock the kelp. Put the kelp away, put the logs away. I don't really need to restock the torches because they're never really used, since I never really need to do anything with them ever since I switched to the lanterns. That is to say, the carved pumpkin lanterns so far. I cannot yet afford just regular lanterns. When I do, I will probably need to build a lot of fences in order to make nice little fence posts for them to all sit on. Okay, yeah, see, this is one of those situations that I was talking about. let me go down into the maintenance area here. I don't mind that I took damage. I did that on purpose. I have an overabundance of food. I want to use my food, so if I take a lot of damage, I don't mind. So what this has done is this has caused this to be a water source block at the top here. When this grew to this height, oh yeah, I forgot, these were all water source blocks. So yeah, you can see what I mean when I say that the running water is stopped by the Frostwalker. But yeah, I need to make it so that all of these observers are hooked up in the back. This is going to hurt me again. However, I can survive it. I do need to be careful about doing that too much, as that will damage my boots. And I just spent all of my levels repairing my shovel. So I will need to be careful about that. However, I do believe I have just a regular pair of boots I can use in the meantime. Yeah, I'll wear my leather boots for now. As I do believe I have a replacement pair. How many levels do I need for both of these anyways? I might just have to do a bunch of fishing in between episodes, or I guess I'll do it as I play. So 17 for the helmet, 5 for the boots. The boots I can do fine. That's going to be easy. The helmet is not going to be easy. Then again, the helmet has thorns, which for a gold helmet to have thorns, just any gold armor to have thorns, that is an insane feature of your armor if you have thorns. But it's also insanely taxing on your armor, because your armor is pretty much the only thing that's really keeping you alive. However, the thorns status effect of the armor will cause the armor to take accelerated amounts of damage. So you really got to be careful with it, because you might accidentally break your armor faster. That's why people who have thorns enchantments on their armor also tend to pair that with mending, because it really helps mitigate a massive quantity of the damage which the armor sustains. The mending does help. However, the benefits of the mending are definitely outweighing all of the other benefits of the armor. If I find mending armor, you can bet I will spend so much time fishing just to repair it. Okay? I will fish so much experience up for repairing that armor that it'll just be full health constantly. I actually did that in my previous Minecraft world, where I just fished until I had mending on all of my tools and all of my armor. And then when my friends finally logged on, they were like, "Oh my god, how are you so overpowered? Where's your village?" And it's like, "Oh, I don't have a village. I just have this 100 by 100 area that I marked out with half slabs in this birch forest that I chopped down in order to build it all." They were like, "Well, do you have a tree farm?" And it's like, "Yeah, I have a tree farm. It's a passive tree farm, kind of." I had spaced out the trees, I think like 3 apart or something, maybe 5 apart, because I didn't want the leaves getting in the way of each other. I had a nice water collection system running under it. It was very nice. However, it was it was quite... I don't quite know how to say it. There's a word for it. It begins with a G. I know it's a G word. I just don't remember the word for it. It was garish. That's the word. It was very garish. It was built for function, not for beauty. I wanted the base to be lit up. However, I also wanted the base to be covered in half slabs everywhere. So what I had done is I had gone through and I had made roughly, I don't know, something like 2,000 half slabs. And I just built this entire little fortress that was 2 to 5 blocks tall out of birch tree half slabs. It was quite the spectacle. It was very nice looking. However, as I mentioned, I don't have that save file anymore. It got wiped out in my factory reset of my phone. But it was quite the spectacle. The number of lanterns alone on that base was quite the sight to see. I did not have any kelp. I don't even think I had a... No, I had a proper mine. That's right. But like I didn't have a lot of the things that I have in this base. So that's something to consider when thinking about, like, well, how does that compare to what we're seeing here? What we're seeing here, I have a lot more than I had over there in the previous world, the previous playthrough. Also, the previous playthrough, I didn't really record any of it, so there's not really much to do about trying to look up any of it because I didn't record it. It's just not even worth looking for it because I just didn't do it. I didn't record it. I never had a viable recording software app at the time, and thus I just never recorded it. It happens. Let's see. I want to mark out where all of these torches are going to be going in the future so that when I dig them out, I can just replace them and I don't need to worry about things such as where the proper placement of a torch is. Okay, and then I want a torch there, and a torch there, and a torch there. Oh, that torch was not far off, actually. And a torch there, torch there. Yeah, mostly I'm just doing spatial recognition in order to figure out where to plant these torches, because what I'm doing is I'm actually keeping in mind the size of the block, and if you look at my eyes, you'll notice that when I'm counting it out, I'm sitting there going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Like, for example, that one I noticed I had done wrong because I had tapped in the wrong location. So, yeah. I'll put my glasses back on so I can see. sometimes. I really need a new glasses prescription because, man, these glasses are old. They are not, they're not helping me see anywhere near as much as they used to. I'm quite blind as far as being able to see long distances. I do not have a good vision ratio. Some people are farsighted. Me, I am nearsighted. That is not the correct positioning because it should not line up with the emeralds that are over there in the wall. I've gone through a lot of torches just lighting this place up. But it's worth it. It's so worth it. Yes, it's a lot of extra particle effects. However, I would rather have particle effects over monsters stabbing me in the face. So, because I can manage particle effects. You know, I can go make more lanterns. That'll help calm down the particle effects. That simple. You know? Because lanterns don't make particle effects. Lanterns are, for the most part, a static block. They aren't even an entity. Torches are not an entity, however, they are also not a static block. They're not a full block. Torches are a transparent block, meaning it's possible to breathe when you're standing in the same block that is occupied by a torch, or at least when your head is standing in the same block that is occupied by a torch, you're able to breathe. Also, fun fact about torches, another name for a torch is a flashlight. Flashlights are also named torches. So if you are ever in a foreign territory of some form and you need a flashlight, if they don't understand what you're trying to ask them for, try asking them for a torch. Because there is actually multiple instances historically where the phrase torch has become popularized. One such example is amongst the smoking population, the population which ingests nicotine. Has a tendency to call their lighter a torch. So there are multiple instances where you can find yourself discussing a torch. You can find multiple instances where you can say you were holding a torch. The phrase torch is not entirely exclusive to an actual thing that is on fire. It's more exclusive towards a light source. I just realized my pants are about to break. So yeah, other than the fact that my leather pants are about to be broken, then I, of course, would be pantsless. Other than me being pantsless, we should probably discuss Minecraft-related topics. Let's see. So, I need... What did I need? I don't need to sleep at the moment. How's the egg supply? Medium. I'll activate it now, let it run a little bit, and then I'll turn it off when it runs out of eggs. I'll just let it drain the eggs. Afterwards, I will empty it of the feathers, which have built up. I will go and harvest. Well, I want to harvest my crops, but I know that if I do that, then I'm going to end up encountering phantoms out there. So it's kind of a spotty situation. What I can do is I can go over to this lava over here, and I can just kind of yeet. Voila! No more feathers. Pumpkins. 30 pumpkins. Oh my. You have been busy, haven't you? Okay, so let us go ahead and craft us some more lanterns. I'm sure Hal Jordan would be ever so happy. Every time I discuss lanterns, I always think about Hal Jordan because Green Lantern. Ryan Reynolds, great actor. Personally, I did not mind that his super suit was green or animated. That being said, I have not watched the full movie yet. Nor am I sure I want to based on what I've seen. But I probably will anyways, just to support the actor, Ryan Reynolds, because he's a great actor. He really does deserve the credit for all the effort he put into that movie. It wasn't his fault that his outfit looked like that. That was not his fault. I don't hold that against him. However, that being said, he could have asked that they push the movie back to, give him a better suit. Like, it wouldn't have even taken long. It probably would have taken maybe a day or two. Because all they have to do is remap the outfit to his body. They already had all the scenes. They already had all the motion capture work. They just needed him to look a little bit better. And they could have done that, but they didn't. Like, they had the mesh texture for it. They had everything that was needed. They just didn't piece it all together properly. Well, like, they pieced it all together. They just didn't... they didn't give him a cool suit. Let's put it that way. Deadpool definitely was an improvement on that. I just realized that used up exactly the remainder of those shears. Huh. Okay. I guess that's a thing. Oh, right. No Frostwalker. I almost ran out onto the water and it's just like, oh, right. Why isn't the water freezing? Probably because I don't have the Frostwalker enchantment. It's like, oh yeah. Because I took off the boots. So now I can just accidentally randomly fall in the water. Which is a good thing and a bad thing. To be honest, those boots are probably going to end up on a mannequin. And then it's probably just going to be used as some form of ice farm. As Frostwalker 2 enchantment is extremely good, it just has a tendency to not last very long on gold armor, because gold armor is notoriously terrible for durability. Like, it is it's infamous for how weak the durability of gold is. And being infamous for something is not a good thing. You do not want to be infamous for anything. I don't have any torches because I don't have any of my coal on me. That's what I was here for. I was here to gather my coal for torches. Now I know this thing grew a little bit. However, I suppose the cactus must have landed on itself because there's no cactus there at the moment. And now it's sunset, so I should eat. If it will let me. I don't think it will let me. When this type of situation happens, the trick to fixing it, by the way, is to save and quit and then load the world again. You just log out and log back in, and that will fix the desynchronization that has occurred. It will save all of your content, and then yes, I did know that actually. They've been doing that for quite some time. Place a campfire under a beehive or nest to harvest honey peacefully. Your bees will thank you by not trying to murder you. Also, if your bees sting you, then the bees die. So you don't want the bees to be angry. You want the bees to be peaceful. Therefore, yeah. And if you want to harvest the hive which is crafted, then yeah, you can see up there all the pumpkins. Okay. Hi, Phantom. That's why I didn't want to be out here at night, is because those things show up and they hit really hard, and I think... No, correction. Now it broke my pants. I just heard them break. So yeah, now that I'm indoors, they can't spawn. That being said, now I have no pants on. There's a mental image for you. Let's see, what can I do about pants? I suppose I could craft some. What kind of pants are there? Let me see. You just see the full list. Inventory. Yeah. Let's see, pants. So there's leather pants, iron leggings, golden leggings, diamond leggings. I don't want to make them out of gold. Oh, wait. I have gold leggings. I have full health gold leggings right here. Because I just have it from all of the various monsters that wear gold armor. Okay, so I'm wearing golden pants. That works. My loins are golden. Sounds so wrong. Is there anything in the furnace? 4 iron. I shall retrieve that. Deposit it. Deposit it. Come on. There we go. Thank you. Then I shall make torches. Made a dozen torches. That gave me a dozen lanterns. I still need another 18 lanterns, so I shall break down this block of coal for resources in order to craft more. So I craft the coal, craft the torches. craft the lanterns. It looks like I'll have 18 torches remaining. Let's see, is there anything else I need from in here? Need sand? No. Gravel? No. I could transport like a stack of logs down there, so I just have an emergency supply of logs. Yeah, why not? No. Maybe. Yeah. But let me make it an actual stack. There we go. I suppose I could take the furnace down there, since I'm going to sink the whole thing down 3 blocks. It'll have enough room to actually have a full auto smelting sequence. Oops. I'm running forward looking up as I look for the phantom up there. Yeah, it doesn't look like he dropped anything this time either. So yeah, one of the methods that can be used to trigger this this observer block is just attach a torch to it. And as you can see, the pistons actually fire over there when I place or break this torch. And because of those stairs that we placed, once again, all of this kelp is flowing up to the top, whereupon it gets collected. None of it is grown yet. Oh, now one of it is grown. So it's got the water source blocks there now, for sure. But you can see it all just floats up, reaches that top layer, and then just flows right into these hoppers. Whereupon it generates so much kelp. Okay, looks like all the kelp is gathered up. Now I can go and throw it back into the furnace, allowing it to get smelted up into dried kelp so that I can have even more dried kelp, because I am going to need so much dried kelp. Like, it may not look like I need a lot of dried kelp at the moment, but trust me, I need so much dried kelp because I want to create a super smelter, because I plan to create a massive base in the future. So I want to have some form of making sure that my investments of Ferni, among other things. How did you get out? See, this is what I'm talking about. You never know. They'll just explode out if you're not careful, you know? Come on. Get in there. Up you go. In you go. Come on. What? No. That's not... Come on. Get your butt over here, you little... boy. Boy. Do not tempt me. Okay, I will eat that. I'll dig that block out because apparently this is what it wants. Make it so it can't return back here. There we go. Now, nope, denied. Okay, fine. I mean, you're not gonna be able to do anything in here anyways. Go, go. Herding a baby chicken around is not an easy task. Guiding it to its its storage chamber. I have an idea of how to get it to lure itself in there, but it involves breaking this glass block. See, now it'll think, okay, I can get there from this way. Except it can't, because it's got a trapdoor in the way. Come on. Stupid little birdie. Go. No! What are you doing on this side of the room? Stop. There. Come on, I know you enjoy being up on that staircase spot. Come up here. You can't pathfind your way back, so what are you doing? Yeah, that's the spirit. Just hop right up, walk in. No. God damn it. You know what? This ain't worth it. Come here, little chicken. Not worth it. This is becoming a hassle. So I just offed him. What was I going to do? Right, I was going to repair that glass block I broke. The same glass block that I made, in fact. Dug up the sand and smelted it down and placed it in, whole 9 yards. Yep. Whole 9 yards, of course, being a euphemism, I guess it is. I placed that block there just to make sure that they don't go phasing through the floor or anything. Because I'm guessing that's how he got out. Also, that provides a nice light source, so that's a benefit. I'm going to place one down here too. That way I can remove that torch. And I think I'll place one over here. I'm not really counting out where I'm placing these. I'm just kind of placing them as I see fit based on where I think they'd look nice. Like beneath the hoppers, grass can't really grow beneath a hopper. So I figured it's a nice place to include some extra lighting. It will reduce the number of light updates by just this thing running, as it does generate quite the large number of lighting updates. Which can possibly get remedied through tricks such as this, where I place things like that. Now I can actually remove that torch. I probably want to re-add the dirt block in here. I also probably want to block off this part of the wall so that that doesn't become a problem again, where the chicken was just wandering over here instead. I thought I aimed higher than that, but okay. And then I place it right there. I understand that it limits my access by having the no, not that. By having the dirt wall there. However, my access is not as relevant. I'm just trying to stop the massive quantities of light updates. Which, as you can see, there are still lighting updates. So I don't want it to have too much wiggle room, as it were, too much leeway. Let's see, is there anywhere else I can put a torch that will stop light updates? Suppose I can replace that cobblestone block down there, but that requires clearing the kill chamber. So that's not really as easy to accomplish. Unless using lanterns of the carved pumpkin variety. Because this is a dirt block right here next to the cobblestone. Therefore, the only thing that should be getting lighting updates now is that dispenser, which I kind of figured they were going to do that immediately. They're just kind of pushing each other into the lava. I don't mind that they're just swimming in lava constantly. They have definitely served their purpose. I will have enough chicken for probably the rest of the season. Come on, push him a little more. Push him a little more. What do I need to do? Grab some seeds or something? Jeez, come on. They'll wander. They always do. I'll just stand here and stare at them until they do. This has allowed me an opportunity to stand up here. Nice. Seriously though, like, they just kind of, yeah. Okay, well, in the meantime, can I reach that from here? I can, okay. In the meantime, I shall meander over this way. I shall figure out if there's anything else I need to do in my base besides sleep. Maybe gather the kelp that I've been slowly feeding into the furnace. Craft some blocks of kelp, dried kelp blocks. Deposit the dried kelp blocks, withdraw the dried kelp, grab the dried kelp out of the furnace, check and see if these chickens wandered into the lava yet. Nope. Okay, let's try sleeping. Got our torches all over the place, so we don't gotta worry about that. Respawn point set. Nice new day. Not too many feathers made it in. I hope it looks like the chicken made it in. So the hoppers did grab the chicken before the chicken decided to vanish. However, it looks like the hoppers did not manage to grab the feathers, which is fine. That's perfectly fine. Well within acceptable levels of error. jack-o'-lanterns. Good old carved pumpkin torches. That's the furnace. Running. It's progressing well. Let's see. I really don't know what purpose having multiple bowls would provide. That being said, I have 28 of them. These guys just do not want to... Oh, when it's running, they'll go running back. Okay. I see how it is. All of a sudden, the lava blade starts deploying rapidly and you get scared and run off. Oh, but the moment I go to... Yeah. So you might notice that, okay, so it looks like the seeds did not make it. Let's see if the feathers will make it. If I just throw the feathers into this lava, will the feathers just die? The feathers should die before the hopper can pick them up. Yeah, they did. Okay, so now this is fine. It has one chicken in it that is just going to slowly fill up the entire thing, and then once it has a sufficient quantity of eggs, I can simply and easily just dispense the eggs. In the meantime, there is, well, there's this whole thing here. I probably will want maybe a second chicken in there. Maybe not. I don't know. How's the recording time? Oh, okay. This is a good time to mention to like, comment, subscribe. Check out my Patreon page in the About section of my YouTube profile. I try to produce quality content. However, I am poor, I am broke, I am not very rich, however you want to phrase it. I don't have much money. If you want to sponsor me, let me know. Send me a comment on YouTube. I will get back to you. I review all of my comments on YouTube, so if you leave a comment, the easy way to know if I have seen your comment is if someone else can also see what you wrote to me. If they cannot see what you wrote to me, it means I likely have not yet checked I likely have not yet reviewed the comment section of my videos, which is fine. That's normal, kind of. You don't really have to worry too much about that because I don't frequently check it yet because I just have so few viewers. Instead, I focus on creating more videos for my viewers, despite the fact that I have so few. There's a wandering trader in the mine. Why? What are they selling? Beetroot? No. Pumpkin? No. Cactus? Good to know that I'm expensive, but no. Lily pad? No. Sea pickle? Yes. Packed ice? Yes. Okay. You are immediately top of my priority list because I want Sea pickles. I need this sea pickle achievement. Wow, I just kind of went flying out of that water, didn't I? So yeah, I need this stupid sea pickle achievement. I have to get 4 sea pickles, and the way I do that is I need to get a sea pickle and then bone meal it repeatedly in order to have 4 sea pickles. And then I can harvest the sea pickles and the whole 9 yards, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's all real nice and dandy, but I need to have the sea pickles. I also need the bone meal, which is why I left the base instead of going straight to my emeralds. I need the bone meal, and the bone meal is all the way over here. So I went over here and I retrieved the bone meal. I will also need a water source, so I will likely be running all the way back up once again. As stupid as that roundabout method is, I need a water source block. So, yeah. Craft emeralds. I have 22 emeralds for this guy. Now I just go all the way back down, descending, descending, descending. Went a little too far, but that's fine. Okay, now, what I can do with these is, I believe I can harvest them with an axe, right? Yes. Okay. And now, if I have 4 sea pickles, I don't know why I'm still holding my shears, but okay. Can I bone meal this? It does not look like I can bone meal this. Oh my. Well, that's definitely unfortunate. There's supposed to be a way that you can grow sea pickles. Maybe it only happens in water source blocks, maybe only on certain blocks. However, sea pickles are nice. Packed ice is so much better. Oop. There we go. Yeah. You're all angry with me, I get it. Do I not have space for those items? Yeah, it looks like I didn't. Where'd this one go? Oh, there it is, okay. So, I have sea pickles now. There we go. I'll leave a pickaxe down here. So, that guy is very useful. I like him. While I'm down here, I suppose one thing I should look into is actually lighting the place up. Probably would help. If you're wondering which direction I am pointing all of these lanterns, I am pointing them towards world spawn. That way I just have some form of uniform direction for them all to face without needing to worry about, is my OCD going to just scream at me if I just wipe out all of the lines alongside of it? Will they all be facing the same direction? That kind of stuff. I don't have to worry about it because, well, they are all facing the same direction. So my OCD will not be bothering me about which direction my lanterns are all facing. That being said, I want to head all the way down here because I want to replace these torches all the way at the end. I just remembered these just now. It's like, oh my god, wait. I know exactly where to put some of these lanterns. That right there is one of the spots. These lanterns specifically are getting a slightly different treatment, as these lanterns are actually pointing that way, because that's where I first started the branch mine. That being said, I was supposed to have started it here. So the actual entrance is probably going to be right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. Oof. Okay, so I'm going to have to dig roughly 6 blocks over. Down 2, down 3, now I just go forward. And it should open up on my right. Unless, of course, I didn't dig 2 blocks deep. Which I didn't. Oops. Well, fortunately, I needed to decorate back here anyways, so that's my response to that. But yeah, this is yes. I suppose that would be a natural reaction. I do want a torch in here, just so that I have some form of ambient lighting. I will drop the cobblestone in order to gather the andesite. The andesite will then be placed into the floor. This line, so... No, wait. This line is not going to get decorated that far back. Unless... forwards, backwards, forwards...